Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing: single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by The Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebartogo.com. That is the number 2 in The Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the...
I'm trying to time it. I was like waiting to see when you're taking a breath in.
You know I'm about to say it when I go...
Yeah.
Huh?
My signature move.
She's eager.
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we discuss the new Blazing Bourbon Chicken dish at Panda Express.
Yeah!
My name is Miss Beka Sue. Please join me welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Von Nieters, Kathy Cool, and Katie Joyce.
Hey gang, what's up?
Howdy.
Oh.
Hey, so yeah, we're going to have a good show today. We're going to be talking about Panda Express, an exciting new dish they've got. I'm sure there's going to be about 100 podcasts doing this exact same show, but hopefully we're first to market with this one. We'll get to that after the break, though. For right now, Kathy said there's something she want to talk about. What is that, Kathy?
Yes. Von Nieters, tell us about your turtles.
I like
75 turtles.
Hey now.
Okay.
Oh, the animals. Never mind.
Yeah,
we're talking animals.
Yeah, I have a lot of turtles. Got a big pond in my backyard.
How many turtles are we talking?
At the moment, I would say just under 100.
100 turtles?
Yeah.
Are they
in your backyard?
Yeah,
That's
I've
a
got
lot
some in
of
my
fucking
backyard.
Did you bury them in the dirt for like winter?
They do it themselves. Low maintenance. They take care of themselves. I just got to feed them in the summer.
So what are we talking? Different types of turtles? All box turtles? Some aquatic? What do we got?
Yeah, I've got multiple different species. I've got box turtles. I've got lots of different water turtles. I have turtles that are native to all sorts of different parts of the world. We got some that are native to Australia. Some that
do they all get along?
Asia. I mean, the ones that are housed together, I try and house them with turtles that they would interact with in the wild.
That's a good plan. Solid.
Okay.
The Aussie one gets along with the New Zealand one, but hates the Canadian one.
Well, I try and make it as naturalistic as possible for them,
Really?
I have a very,
you ever had
very...
any like mass escapes? Like neighbors come over and they've got like 6 turtles in their arms. Like
no, but my neighbor, the old guy that lives next to me, he
hates turtles.
We live on a big property, and so we have lots of woods, and he's always outside doing stuff. And I mean, we have a lot of native box turtles that live in the area, and it's like weekly he's bringing a box turtle over. Hey, I found this. Is this yours? I'm like, it's not. It's native
add it to the collection.
Like the word got out, and so now you can't avoid it.
Yeah, well, and every time I tell him to, I'm like, just leave him be. It's probably not mine. If I lose one, I will let you know. But he tends to bring me every single one he finds.
You know, that happened with, there is a like a zoo thing near me, Big Joel Safari it's called, and there was somebody else who owned like a llama, and it kept getting loose, and everyone would call him, be like, hey, your llama's on the loose, and he's like, nope, I would know, it is not, that is not mine, there's another random llama running around our county.
Okay.
And I was like, what are the chances of that? So it's kind of thing, you're like, nope, not my turtle, thank you.
Not my turtle.
These do live around here though, so you can just leave that there.
Yeah, right. I've got a very serious question here that I think Kathy would agree with as well. Are you, because frankly, you look like him. Are you actually I like turtles?
To be honest, I wish I was.
I think that you are
famous.
I think you're
famous.
Well, I just sent another picture that he returned. We've got a picture of him as an adult.
Way.
In the he
the
took a little bit different.
Katie
real?
said it first. Katie said it first. You can't convince me that's not you.
You put him in that zombie makeup like the Turtles kid had, and Von Nieters would look just like that.
I see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I would admit if that was me. I'm jealous.
So Von Nieters, do you do such a good job with them? Are there baby turtles that come out of 100+ turtle collection?
Yeah. I've got eggs incubating right now. And then there's also some, like the ones that are outside, I usually just let them lay their eggs naturally, and they bury them and then let them hatch, and I just find the babies in the spring.
Right.
Do you have like snakes and like
No.
spiders?
Just turtles.
You
Snakes
like
freak
keep
me
them
out.
away?
If
you
you
only
don't
have turtles. You have lizards?
No, just turtles and fish
okay.
and a dog.
Okay, but fish. Okay,
Does the dog play
Like
with
fish
the turtle?
just live in with the turtles. Like I don't
a Bass Pro.
specifically
Like a Bass
keep
Pro.
the fish.
Yeah.
They're just there.
All right. If you don't ask any questions or tell anyone, I got a guy I can get you one of those Galapagos ones, the giant ones. You want that?
He says on the recorded air.
I mean,
I got a guy.
If it's acquired legally, and if you're just giving it to me for free, hell yeah. Those things are
You've already
expensive.
asked too many questions. You're asking,
Yeah, you've already asked too many questions.
Yeah. I'm just saying you have a yard. There's a turtle. The turtle in that yard just happened to be one united as one. Are you complaining? I'm just
If it's
saying.
a Galapagos,
Yeah.
probably. I'd actually probably gift it to somebody that I know that breeds them.
Really?
Because then I am not liable for anything. I gifted it to somebody else, and they're breeding it, and I'll just say, send me some babies down the road.
Send your babies down the road.
So it's like laundering money, but with turtles.
Yeah, he's laundering turtles, is what he's
Hey,
doing
if a
now.
turtle shows up in my yard and it's not native, I can't leave it out there. It's going to die.
Are you making money off these turtles?
I'm not making money, but I mean, eventually I will be. So I have a lot of. We moved in here like 2 or 3 years ago, and the pond was put in like about a year ago. They take a little bit of time, plus they're young to be all mature to lay eggs. I mean, once they're all mature, yeah, I mean they're gonna pay for themselves and more.
That many people buy turtles?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a TikTok account of you taking care of turtles?
No, but I have an Instagram.
Okay.
You make money on TikTok.
Well,
No, I don't.
they don't like. He
I don't
doesn't
do
like
the
making
TikTok.
money. Doesn't like making money.
I don't do the TikTok.
What about on YouTube? You
don't even have to have
shorts.
you don't even have to have your face on it. You could just be the turtle guy.
I would love.
There's a guy in
I would
Ohio
love to YouTube.
that has a fucking. He's got a under a basement that is full of water, and it's fish. He calls it the eel pit. This guy has a eel pit in his basement, and he has millions of views and followers.
Eels.
And I'll bet you that he
Awesome.
makes
Turtles.
tons of money.
Eels.
It's eels now. He's
So why
got
don't you do
sturgeon
that?
in there. He's got crabs in there, and it's never
TikTok.
his face. It's
Got the
just him
crabs.
talking about his eels.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And how he goes to the bathroom in his car.
Yeah, that's where you get the views.
Right.
It's if it's YouTube. That's YouTube,
Yeah.
100%. Oh, yeah. I'll be crapping in my Elantra next week for those that are interested in that content. And, trying to get a little thing going, some momentum going with my channel. So we'll see.
Where the
what
money's at.
happens. Yeah, Von Nieters, so you want to do YouTube, but you haven't done it yet? What the?
I don't know. It seems like a lot of work taking the videos and editing them and all that stuff. I don't
Just
know.
do the
It seems
shorts.
like a
you
lot.
just shoot. It's like 15 seconds, and that's where you get a shitload of views anyway. So it's no big deal. Yeah. All right. I'll come
What
over.
am I going to do in 15 seconds with the turtle?
I'll come over to Von Nieder house tomorrow, the estate, and I'll teach you about
People
that.
are just happy to see turtles.
I'm taking 2 turtles with me, though. So.
Okay. That's fine.
Like, if you did like a time lapse, then like digging holes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
People love turtles.
What? I could do a time lapse of the pond I built.
Yeah. There you go.
That'd be cool.
That's his first video. That's video number 1. Number 2.
Well, it can't be video number 1 because video number 1 never gets a lot of views. You got to make that one later,
Oh, well, okay, fair enough. It's time to drink. What is everyone drink? Let's start with Beka.
Oh, fantastic. I've got a brand new bottle here. This one is from the Scotch and Whiskey Society.
Okay.
The Scotch Malt Whiskey Society.
I'm familiar with that group. Yes.
Yes.
We were just at your place not that long ago.
Yes. And this was a gift from them.
Okay.
They just dropped it off, so I don't know.
They sent me.
It's a Scotch whiskey, so I know we're on the Bourbon Daily. This is Scotch whiskey, a single grain.
Whatever.
We're
not supposed to be talking about turtles on here yet. We did.
Yeah, we're talking about fucking turtles. We are banned from talking about turtles, but here we are.
Yeah.
We're banned.
It's a joke.
Right. Oh, that's solid.
Wow.
Woo!
That is good. That is good. Could be a winner. It has the feel for that, but we'll see. Katie, you're next.
Front row. I got foil I'm dealing with.
Foil. Okay.
I'm getting some kitten help on my shoulder here, but
Kitten help. Okay.
I just painted my nails and they're really in the way. It's a pain.
Okay. Well,
I can't just dig at
let's go to Kathy while you work on that bottle.
Absolutely.
Kathy.
My nails are not painted and I am ready to go.
All right.
This is the Limousine Rye Single Barrel Whiskey from the Barrel Shop.
Whiskey. Okay. Katie stopped working on her bottle to do some photos with the cat.
Some selfies.
Yeah.
Selfies.
Beka still has the lead. Kathy didn't do enough to take the lead. Katie, are you ready?
I am ready now. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm having Backbone Bourbon.
Okay.
See,
Looks like a new bottle.
Yeah, it is a new bottle.
Okay.
Here we go.
Wow.
Cartoon
The
pop.
kitten on your shoulder put too much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
trying to open it without tossing the kitten off my shoulder. Really
tossing the kitten.
Struggle.
That's a new thing. Tossing
The old
the kitten
toss.
I had to
The
decide.
old kitten toss.
Yeah, good pop or not the kitten out here.
I don't know what's happening on these shows tonight.
I don't know.
No.
Who put that sound effect in there? Penelope. I've got architect here. So actually, they got Webrink's artwork on the back. So he was not too happy about that. But it is what it is. Here we go. Swat on the set. Nothing there. Nothing. Disappointing. Beka still has the lead. Von Nieder's your last but not least.
All right. I've got some Still Austin single barrel cask strength.
Okay, that was solid. Very good, in fact. Beka wins it, though. So there you go. Beka wins. Cheers, gang.
Hell yeah.
Cheers.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to talk about Panda Express and this new dish called Blazing Bourbon Chicken. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. Oh my God, it's $300 for a 3-foot Jaguar at Total Wine, and I need this. Someone tell Christy needs to buy it for me. I'm McNeil, you're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Oh my God, that was awful.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about Panda Express.
Yes, we are. They've got a new Blazing Bourbon Chicken. Now, to Becca's credit, she tried to do some research on this topic, visiting Panda Express when she was here in St. Louis, and they didn't have it yet. She was very disappointed. She had hoped to come in and be able to do some tasting notes, but it wasn't there, was it, Becca?
It was not there. I looked. It was not there. But it is kind of cool that they're doing this with the hot ones. Do you know who the hot ones are, Steve?
The hot ones, no.
You don't know who the hot ones are. So that is, unless I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong.
I'm not wrong. But it's a sit down kind of talk show where you have there's the host that started the show, and then he sits down and he has like 8 or 10 different types of wing sauce, and he slowly goes up in the heat, and he's sitting with a celebrity, and they have to eat one wing, slowly going up in heat. And they're just supposed to sit there and eat these. He eats them with them. They're sitting there eating wings, just discussing the type of fame that they do, whatever, some fucking movies. Singing.
So is this like a YouTube thing or something? Or?
I think it started on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah. They've got some on TV too now. I think some on Hulu.
He's become pretty popular, and because it is really interesting, because it's hilarious, because they're sitting there eating and I'm not talking about the Buffalo Hot at Hooters. I'm talking about hot.
So, but is it number one Buffalo Hot at Hooters, or is it
hotter?
Really? So.
It's
number one is something like that. The first one is normal, and then after that, it's all.
Yeah, the very first one is a low heat, and then it goes up progressively, and the Schofields go up as they go down.
And I used to be into that. But,
it's hilarious.
It's fun to watch.
Old age, you want to dial it down on those hot wings. You don't want to go that hot anymore. Towering Inferno. No, thank you. I don't need that.
It's a pretty funny show, just because you're watching, these celebrities who are usually calm, cool, and collected, sitting there eating hot wings, and they're slowly becoming not calm, cool, and collected. Or you find out that they just have a very high pain and heat tolerance.
What's the show called?
The Hot Ones.
The hot ones, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll do a follow up to that. It's the next day. It's called the Hot Runs. So yeah, I'll be with the celebrity in a bathroom. We'll be in stalls where
that'd be great.
Be side by side in stalls.
How was the first run? And the second run? Is it getting progressively hotter?
Yeah. So that could happen. So. Yes. What do you guys think about this? Panda Express bourbon, Blazing Bourbon Chicken. Is this something you guys are interested in?
If I'm in the airport and nothing else is open.
Okay. Only Panda Express is open.
It's Panda Express is open. I would try that. I'd be like, yeah, I'll try the Blazing Bourbon Chicken, since this is literally my only choice of food at the moment.
That sounded pretty pretentious.
Yeah.
So you don't like
Wow.
Panda Express?
No,
Well,
I feel like it's a
too
mall
lowbrow
food.
for
Like
her.
it belongs at the food court of the mall and the airport. There's the only two
What
places
is
that
wrong
Next to
with
a sandwich.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
What's
That's
wrong with
great.
either of those
Next to a
places for
sandwich
food?
stand. Yeah.
That's good stuff.
We got some
See-
pretentious people. In
Yeah,
I'll tell you.
fucking
Get-
people. I don't eat food from the mall or the airport, and I definitely don't eat sandwiches.
No, I take a good sandwich. That'd be fine. But
No,
the-
no.
So our mall growing up had Panda Express along with Sbarro and the other like standards at the food court. And so that's what I associate it with. When I see standalone like drive-through Panda Express, I'm
Yeah.
like, what are you doing?
They got
No.
one in Arnold. Yeah, you can
Go
have Panda.
order
They're everywhere
Chinese.
now.
Like
Mhm.
be like the rest of us. Just go order Chinese food. Like, what are you doing? Don't
But it's fast. It's right there.
right there.
but what are you giving up? I mean,
What are you kidding?
Nothing, honestly.
He doesn't like Panda Express.
no,
She's too
I
good
really
for it.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, guess
I
we all
feel
have-
like
we all
you
have our
do-
things.
I feel like you do about like the super big chains for pizza, like Domino's Pizza Hut. I don't know that their pizza's gross, but it's also not good enough that there's always going to be a better choice for me out there if I want pizza. Not those
Only
guys.
issue with that is that I never had delivery available growing up. I lived too far out in the country, so nowhere would
Uh-huh.
deliver food. So now that I live closer to town and I can get delivery pizza, I'm like, huh, they deliver here. Guess what?
You know
Domino's
who
will
wouldn't do
deliver.
that and is also pretentious? Steve.
Exactly.
But
I
if
don't
you've
do
always had
delivery.
access to it, it's
Steve
different. It
refuses
wasn't
to get delivery.
the
I don't
first
get
time I had
delivery,
access
no.
to delivery was when I was 30 years old
Yeah,
and moved
yeah.
like
Sandy Akeley raised me. I wasn't allowed to have American cheese when I was a kid because she said that plastic, that's just extra cost. So I figured the delivery's just extra cost. Like that plastic on the American cheese. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just true to who I am. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Fair enough.
Yeah. Kathy,
will
what
say-
about you? Panda Express. Bourbon chicken. It's blazing. You into it?
Can I just get the sauce and the rice
No.
without the gluten covered chicken?
oh yeah.
No.
No.
I gotta
You're
eat
gonna
the
have to have
gluten covered
You
chicken.
got to mix
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
all
I'll
together.
let you come on my
I
show
would think
on day
you could
2.
ask for the sauce.
runs,
You
yeah,
could
yeah.
probably ask
You
for
could
just
put
the
it on
sauce on the
the
side.
grilled chicken teriyaki, and instead of putting the teriyaki on it,
Yeah.
because it's just grilled
There
chicken.
we go.
They know how to do
You
grilled
probably
chicken.
pour that sauce on there instead.
This is how that would
Probably
go.
wouldn't because they're Panda Express, so I don't think they can customize.
They're very nice, actually. And I was
You
just
would-
there yesterday, Katie.
Yeah, Katie.
I don't
And
know.
in order to
I
get
think
into
you
the
would get an
grilled
eye
chicken,
roll.
They give you packets for the teriyaki, and I would bet if you went, is there any way I could get some? They'd probably put in like a little fucking thing.
I think you'd get an eye roll.
I'm trying to believe in Panda Express here, and also I think it would depend on the Panda Express. Katie,
This is
how would
true.
you know because you don't go there?
Right.
That is a fair statement right there.
Like you can't even say that. You're like they
I
would.
haven't
never.
been in 20 years, but you know, I'm confident
They would never do that. You don't even know them.
Right.
Not my Panda Express. They would do that.
Well, if you're gonna want to try the Blazing Bourbon, you're gonna have to go up to Chicago or down to Georgia. Somewhere's got it, or Virginia.
Oh, that's
Looks
where it's
like-
rolling out at.
Is that it?
Uh-huh.
That's it, huh?
There's one in Texas. No, 6 of them in Texas, 6 in Georgia, 6 around like Maryland, Virginia,
Okay.
5 in New York, and 6 up by Chicago.
Okay.
And there's some.
Road trip
Like
coming up.
Santa Fe might have some though.
Oh.
Hey,
Ooh.
we know they're always advanced.
And then there's some in California as well.
Oh, sure.
Steve, all you got to do is walk down the hallway.
Right.
I didn't have a problem with Panda Express up until this exact point. You want to know why?
Why?
Because they're rolling out Blazing Bourbon Chicken.
Not in
And they're not
Kentucky.
going to have
Near-
it
Not in
anywhere
Kentucky.
in Kentucky?
No.
Absolutely nowhere near Kentucky.
No.
Because I think it's more about the spice than the bourbon.
The Audacity
Yeah.
What?
instead of Audacity. Or
Density?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair. The density of these people.
Audacity.
Yeah. Oh, Von Nieters, what do you think?
Well, I wish it was here. I want to try it.
You want to try it? Okay.
Yeah. Yes, they said they use. So they say they use the hottest one too. So what they do on the last wing on the show is they do a last dab with the hottest one, and they put a dab on the wing, and they say that that's the sauce that they're using as the base. So
Really?
Wow.
I mean, I'm sure that's like barely anything in the whole batch, but still, I mean,
That makes it exciting still. I'll
Yeah.
leave it at that.
Okay. All right.
This is only available through January 2nd, by the way.
What?
Oh,
Wow.
They're not even rolling it out. They're just gathering it around the edges of the country.
Right.
Wrong.
At 50 select Panda locations, quote, nationwide. Meaning
Nationwide.
the exterior lining of the country and nothing in the middle.
Yeah.
I mean, why put it in any of the places where bourbon is made? I mean,
right. Yeah. Or enjoyed. California.
No Kentucky, no Colorado, no Indiana, none of it.
No
Also,
Missouri.
okay, your little map though that you sent, like how far out does that circle go?
I'll zoom in. Which one you want?
Zoom into Chicago.
All right, let's do this.
Let's do it. It's Wyatt's house.
Yeah, send him on a mission.
Gary, Indiana. That's how bad.
Gary, Indiana has one?
Nope, we're not even getting there. That's kind of close. But... Okay, now let's capture this.
Yeah, we need to send Tim Swide on an investigation here for us.
Yeah.
On an investigative report, I am Tim Swide.
Live on the scene, Tim Swide.
Swide on the scene.
Quiet on the scene.
Chicken.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he's in Killdeer, Illinois, so that's...
Should you be
Zoom
exposing
further.
where he lives?
Well, it's a city. I mean, I live in St. Louis. That doesn't tell you too
I'm
much.
just saying.
I didn't give his address.
Yeah, well, you might as well have.
Let's not forget, I didn't give Tim my address either. He found it on a return address. So he just shows up at my house one day. The warden was like, "Who is this guy?" That was when we were back behind my house drinking, and she's like,
We're out back.
They're in the back." And he's like, "Do I go through here?" She's like, "No, around the side."
I don't know who the hell you are. You don't.
You are not coming in my house.
No, yeah. Wasn't having him go through there.
No.
No. How about no?
No. Don't go in my fucking house.
Yeah. So there you go. We're pretty excited about this. 50 locations, nowhere near us. We can't wait to get some of this. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm sure we're all going to be getting this very soon. We'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Von Nieters, we'll start with you.
You can find me on Instagram at Von Nieters, I before the E.
KT.
Well, first of all you Panda Express lovers, save the hate mail. You don't need to be messaging me on Instagram telling me about how I'm wrong and Panda Express is so great. That's fine. We don't need that. Anyway, if you want to send me something different other than hate mail about Panda Express, you can find me on Instagram at Katie Proof.
Yep. Our new sponsor, Panda Express. Would like to disavow all those comments right there. All right, KK.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at KKCastStrength.
Miss Beka Sue.
I would like to say that I think that everyone here is pretty clear about the fact that Panda Express is to Chinese food the same way that Taco Bell is to Mexican food.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing.
Right.
We know that. We understand that. When I want some good Chinese, I'm going to get some good Chinese. When I want fake Chinese, I'm going to Panda Express.
There you go.
Okay.
That being said, my closing statement, you can find me on Twitter and on Instagram.
Closing
at
statement.
Miss Beka Sue, 1K, no C's.
Love one another, everyone. For me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website, abvnetwork.com. That's the one you got to check out. We have all of our previous shows on there, blogs, so much more, abvnetwork.com. Come by and see us, the ABV Barrel Shop, the place where you can try before you buy. And there is a Panda Express within walking distance of the ABV Barrel Shop. So check us out online, abvbarrelshop.com. Miss Beka Sue, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd just like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. If you like what we're doing, we ask you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. Farnance will have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing, the ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.